Today we're going to talk about signs someone does not respect themselves, but think they do. Those people that think they respect themselves, but actually don't respect themselves. You see it in the way they act, the way they talk, the way they project. You could just see it. A lot of people think that they respect themselves, but their behavior says otherwise. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what they do. The first thing that people do is they tolerate things just to avoid discomfort. I don't know why people do this, but they would allow people to walk over them, talk to them anyhow, just because they don't want to approach the person or confront the person. And I feel like I made a video about confrontation. If you guys watch that video, it's in my playlist or something. If you guys watch my old videos, you'll see me talk about confrontation. And a lot of people are afraid of confrontation because of their comfort. They're too comfortable where they're at. They don't want to approach the person. They don't know how that person is going to react. So they will tolerate anything. And sometimes I know there are some people you got to read the room. There are some people you just walk away. You don't say nothing. You just let them be. But I feel like there's a difference between letting them do something to you and you walking away. You walking away is you creating boundaries, or just saying, you telling your body like, I can't take this and I'm just gonna walk away. But then you just tolerating things because you just don't want to feel uncomfortable, or you're scared of how that other person is going to approach you, is two different things. So people that say they respect themselves would never tolerate things just to avoid discomfort. A lot of people that say, I'll let that slide just to keep the peace, is you not respecting yourself. I know a lot of people might come for me for that, but sometimes you just can't let things slide. Like if someone says something, you got to check them right there and then. You can't let that slide because they're going to do it over and over and over and over. The first time they do it is them trying to see where their limits is. Like, okay, where the limit is at. Can I keep going? Can I stop going? Like, is she gonna come for me? Is she gonna check me? And then once you check them, they'll be like, oh, you're doing too much. But never, never, never let things slide. People that say they could let things slide, most times people don't respect them. They're like, oh, well, I just leave it for that person. Oh, I just leave it for that person. That person's just gonna let it slide. I could talk to him or talk to her however I want to. So the first thing is, don't tolerate things that you know that you don't like. Don't tolerate random things. Don't tolerate things that you feel in your soul that you're not happy about. If somebody said something to you and it hurts you, you better speak up for yourself. If you don't, they're going to continue to disrespect you. And then even if they say, oh, you're doing too much or you are overreacting, let them say that. Let them say whatever they want to say about you. But if you feel within yourself that you don't like it, your gut feeling is like, I don't like this. I really don't like the way this person spoke to me. And most of the time, the way you know you don't like something is when you go back home and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it. That's how you know that it bothers you. If you don't think about it over and over and over, that means that it didn't bother you that much, so it doesn't matter. But if it bothers you, you'll talk about it, think about it, dwell upon it. So as soon as you feel that feeling and you don't like it, confront the person right away. Tell the person, hey, I don't like the way you said this, and I'm not going to tolerate that next time. That's someone with self-respect. You speak up for yourself. The second thing is they over-explain their boundaries. People that over-explain their boundaries is someone that does not respect themselves. You don't need to over-explain what you said no to. If you created that boundary and you said, hey, I don't like when you do such and such, and I need you to change that, you don't need to explain to that person why you said what you said. Stand on business. If someone respects you, your boundary does not need a paragraph. People that don't respect themselves accept inconsistent treatment. Like literally, they're going to accept anything that you say, anything that you do. Somebody calls you and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry I missed your call. It's been 200 days and I literally forgot to call you back. It's okay. I understand people that are understanding because I'm very understanding, but there are certain lines you should not cross when it comes to accepting inconsistent treatment. Literally, you accept mixed signals. Any excuse someone tells you, you just like, yeah, it's okay. You blame yourself all the time instead of noticing the pattern. You say, oh, it's my fault, or it's my fault, it's my fault. It's never your fault. Sometimes you have to actually notice the patterns, notice the red flags. If you accept inconsistent treatment, nobody respects you. That's what it is. You think people respect you, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you put your foot down and you say, you know what, I'm not taking this no more, people start looking at you different. Yeah, they might look at you as the bad guy, but guess what? They're going to respect the bad guy. When I look at people that get the most respect, most of the time you think that they're mean, but they're not. Literally, they just respect themselves. If this made you uncomfortable, that means it's familiar. So I really hope you guys stop doing these 3 things. And if you guys already stopped doing these 3 things, good job. And comment down below which one hurt the most. or which one you could relate to. Because for me personally, I think I relate to number 2 because I over explain my boundaries, and I need to stop doing that. I really do need to stop over explaining my boundaries. If I say no, that's what it is. It's no. And I feel like once I stop doing that, people are going to respect me more. So yeah, I do not. Number 3, I don't do it at all. I'm not gonna accept inconsistent treatment. You treat me bad the first one, I'm not gonna take that. Nah. And you treat me bad the first time, I'm not gonna take that. And then tolerate things just to avoid discomfort. I used to do that, but I don't do that no more. If I'm not comfortable, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, or I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not gonna waste my time. But thank you guys for watching my TED Talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.